What's an unusual fear or phobia you have that you've never shared? I've shared it to people I'm close with, but I am afraid of getting in trouble. I could do nothing wrong and I'm still scared I'll be in trouble for something. I'm of age, but I'm still scared to order drinks, because what if they take my ID away even though it's completely real and legal? A cop could drive by me and I'm scared I'll get pulled over even though I'm driving the speed limit and following all the rules of the road. It's strange lol. Not anymore. But when I was younger, preteen to early teens, I had a really weird and silly irrational fear that I would be the first recorded case of asexual reproduction in humans, because I read about it happening in other animal species that were incapable of reproducing asexually. I was like, well, how the FCK would I even begin to explain that to my parents? In hindsight, it's pretty funny lol. I have an irrational fear that if I put my foot too close to the edge of the bed, something will grab it. Yes, even as an adult. When I'm driving too slow for some people and they decide to switch lanes to speed around me, I have an irrational fear that they might shoot at me as they pass me up. I'm weirdly scared of those big statues underwater like shipwrecks or submerged monuments. Gives me the creeps just thinking about it. Choking to death while eating alone. Being teleported onto the Britain's Got Talent stage while I was in the middle of taking a shit. Everyone is just humoring me. I don't believe positive things people say about me. Well, right now, I have a fear of posting said fear. I'm at odds with myself. Any toilet I sit to use would have a snake come out of the water and bite my vulnerable parts. I'm bothered by this so much that I continuously check the water while I do business, and sometimes it's so strong I hover over the toilet to go. I'm scared of mirrors. I can't sleep in a room with one, and if I need to use the bathroom at night I must have the light on. I have a fear of making the wrong career choice and regretting it for the rest of my life. It's not a crazy fear, but at this point it's a habit. But I check behind the shower curtain while I'm brushing my teeth every night. I know there is no chance anyone's in there. I don't live on the bottom floor. I have a dog. I lock the doors. But I always just check. Horses. My family has them and they are beautiful creatures, but they are terrifying. I really hate glass, and if glass breaks I will call my dad. I have a fear of intimacy. The idea of being vulnerable with someone makes me really anxious. I've shared it with people, but I'm afraid of being swallowed up by the earth. Germophobia, that I keep a cap on by keeping my room a bit dirty, and learning to accept that dirtiness is a constant, and that it's okay for things to be dirty. It helps me from freaking out and going like Howie Mendel. That guy has it pretty rough. Tunnel-like round slides, the water slide, and normal kind. I have a fear that either someone is waiting in the slide for me to come down and they'll stop me mid-slide and attack me, or that people have put razor blades in the slide that will slice me up as I go down the slide. Not that unusual, but sharp objects. I cannot put a needle or scissors within 10 cm of my body at all. Puncture feels like the absolute worst kind of pain. Even though I felt stuff much worse. DK, how am not scared of knives and forks. If I was, it would be hell.